I'm Karen. I'm 47, and I used to be a practicing lawyer. The situation in the house that I live in right now would be what I suppose you'd describe as a hoarder's house. It's unbelievable how much stuff there is. There's a whole basement full, there's a barn full, and a whole house full. It's just crazy. I can't clean it up by myself. It's just overwhelming. And as it gets worse, I get more depressed, and as I get more depressed, it gets worse, and it's a vicious cycle. I had a little girl on November 1st, 1997. My daughter's name was Riley, and she was a beautiful baby. She had reddish auburn hair and big blue eyes. She had been slightly ill the day before, and I had her to the pediatricians. But I woke up in the morning, and she was lying on my chest, and she had passed away. I went back to work, and I still hadn't coped with it. I started using a drug called crystal methamphetamine, which just made me crazy. I was using shopping too to deal with the grief in terms of I was almost frantically shopping.
I'm Jerry, I'm 50 years old, and Karen's my wife. Karen and I have been together for 9 years now. Karen was interesting, she was intelligent, and I just didn't know what was going on inside. When I walked into Karen's house for the first time, you couldn't open the front door without pushing to get it open. She didn't tell me anything, she didn't give me a heads up or anything, so when I went in, it was, wow. Wow, what's wrong? And when I found out, then I understood.
I think I communicate with Jerry. He's the one person I can talk to about almost anything.
I'm Sarah, I'm 29 years old, and I am Karen's stepdaughter. I believe that Karen's just a shell.
Come on in.
Trying to make it through each day. And I believe that if she doesn't get help, that she will hurt herself.
You take somebody who loses a child, what matters? Does it matter if your house is clean? Who cares? I don't care. I mean, if she's crying about Riley, I'm not gonna care about having a clean dish in your house. It doesn't matter to me.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming. We are here for Karen. 12 years of grief, loss, pain.
My name is Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. I specialize in obsessive compulsive disorder and compulsive hoarding.
It's a couple days of her using the tools that she's learned to start getting rid of the stuff that she has been drowning in. Everybody ready to start?
Yes.
Yes?
Okay, that's what I like. Let's go. Let's go.
Just gotta come to me and go, okay, this is what I'll do here in this room, sort of thing, and then play it by ear.
The first objective is just to get it out of the house. I'm Sarah Barica, and I'm a certified professional organizer.
I'm used to organizing everybody all the time because I'm a foreman at work, so I run 12 guys. You know, so I'm used to everybody doing it, everybody's okay. And now I can go do my thing.
Jerry could be a potential threat to our process while we're working with him and Karen.
We're keeping that?
Yeah, I don't want to throw it away, that's for
Okay,
sure.
okay.
It's an antique.
I was just double
We
checking.
collect antiques.
I was just double checking.
Jerry and Karen have a very seriously codependent relationship.
C'est
I
une
guess
bonne
I need,
idée, donc.
I need, okay,
avec
so I guess,
oui.
because I'm not being in this position ever, that I need grounding with you, I guess. So, touch base often enough, remember me?
Oui, oui.
The morning started out with Jerry sabotaging the treatment process. He was pulling people aside, he was getting Karen distracted, he was talking in French so that nobody knew what he was saying. Basically, even though he's not using drugs anymore, he is afraid of losing his drug, which is Karen.
Okay, Karen and Jerry, I wanted to address this pile with you guys.
Okay.
Okay?
You want to get an answer out of me. You want to get an emotion out of me.
I took up suicide.
Tell me what you want. I'll try to get it for you.
When two people are living in a dysfunctional relationship, there can be a tendency that as one gets healthy, the other one starts to get really scared because they're not going to know what to do with that healthy person. I think in Jerry's case, he may be getting frightened that she may move on, that she may want to return back to that life of being a professional and earning an income and getting back into the workforce.
Let's get
Okay, he's
real.
trying.
Get
Okay,
real.
okay, stop it.
Okay.
I am very, very concerned about what's going to happen when I leave. I think that Jerry is very scared of you getting well, and I think he's going to hold you back. He keeps pulling you closer, and he's got his arm just clenched around you so tight.
She has an ulterior motive. Okay, I'm angry that because I think you were just keeping Karen sick and you were enabling her all this time.
A different Karen is coming out, a Karen that he's never seen before in all the years you've been together.
She's picking at me. Karen wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for me.
Have you read it thoroughly?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you want to get out of me? I'll answer what you want me to say.
I
What do
want you
me
to
say?
understand the severity of something like
I
this.
understand this clearly a lot more than you'll ever know, okay? So once you're gone, we can get back to a resemblance of trying to assemble a life out of what is left over here and get back to normal.
Can you stop being so
okay?
rude?
I think that Jerry should just be left alone at this point. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
That's Karen? Yes, that's Karen.
Really?
Before the baby. Of course, she's got a drink in her hand. That's a partying lawyer after a case. Yeah,
That's amazing.
I know. Yeah, that's the
So
baby.
it shows it could happen
That's
to
Riley.
anybody.
The one before it too, baby.
Strange though, eh, Riley? Same name as your kid?
I didn't do it on purpose. I think Karen was definitely haunted by me calling her Riley. It's a constant reminder every time we come to town about Riley and Mummy, Riley and Mummy, Riley and Mummy, and her Riley is gone, you know? And I was telling her the other night, you know, your Riley Karen, she's all around us. She's not in her clothes. She's not in the toys that you have. And so you need to start to let go of her stuff.
Tell me about this stuff.
Well, these are a lot of clothes of Riley's that I didn't realize until now have been damaged by, I guess, the dampness in the basement.
This is in part what's led to the shopping, the spending, the hoarding problems. For you to continue to grow, it's going to be healthy for you to give up the things that are clearly damaged. This is wet. And I just can't imagine that this is preserving the memory of your baby by looking at things that are
But it's like,
damaged.
it's just so little, and it's like throwing this away is like throwing her away.
She is always in here.
I know that intellectually. It's like by holding on to all of this, you know, this is all I have of her. But like these are like her, you know? That's how I feel. I really do.
I know you do. I know. Karen, looking at this item and seeing that it's
There.
If I can make a suggestion. Watch and, you know, see how it looks at the end.
Jerry,
I know.
okay?
Not
So,
right.
so if you're interfering
right on
with
the
some
process.
healthy recovery, she can't get well.
Mm-hmm.
She just made a huge decision. Okay, so I have to give these back to you because I need you to take them.
And what?
You're gonna take them and dispose of them.
Can't you do that?
No, I can't. You have to do it.
Can I give them to him?
No. Part of the process is that you do it.
So what do I have to do? Put them in the garbage bin?
Well, we can't donate them, right?
No. I mean, of course, that made me feel like crying.
So,
I really used myself.
yeah. If I do it, it doesn't empower you to continue the process, okay?
Okay.
this the first thing of Riley's that you've gotten rid of?
Absolute first. I've gotten rid of absolutely nothing of hers. Nothing. No, I never thought I could do that. I'm glad that I did. I feel a sense of kind of relief, almost, that I did it. It's like taking a step forward.
The throwing away of her clothes and everything is some sort of finality or closure. That maybe Karen can move on.
Keep this, toss those. Donate it. Oh, those are too dirty, toss. See, that's rust, I think, you know? Darn it, I like that sweater. Go.
It's like the air is a little cleaner, that it's not so damp with sorrow. It's a little surreal actually right now. I'm so excited. Good, I want to go find her and give her a hug, man. How'd it go down there?
Fine. I threw out most of it.
Really?
Yes.
I believe that Karen is strong enough at this point that she is going to be able to manage her anxiety and to resist engaging in any kind of self-destructive or maladaptive behaviors.
You've done amazing work. I'm really, really proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for all your help.
You're
great.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Don't burn the dog! Don't burn the dog!
It's the dog, man.
Don't burn the house down. Don't.
Those neighbors.
Goodbye to the municipality's notice of mess.
All those neighbors.
Dog, you're peeing on me. Go over there. Jeez.
Careful your hand.
I'm moving over here to my hair.
Who wants Christmas in July?
Christmas presents.
Miss Procrastinator gives her grandkids presents in July.
Those are for you and Maddie.
That one says Riley right on it, yeah.
Yeah, and that one's for Maddie and you.
That one's for you and Maddie, yeah.
Rip, come on.
Hi, thanks for being a fan of Hoarders. And subscribe to A&E for more videos and click the links around me to watch more.